Hey guys, welcome to the Red Vault. This is Tolga sir. Today we have Jackson KVMG Pro. We have KVMG Pro today. This guitar was made in 2013 in Indonesia. For me, this guitar is like the David for the US made KV2, like in the story of David and the Goliath. I'm gonna tell you why, but before starting to the video, I have to mention, if this video will get 250 likes, I'm gonna shoot a huge comparison video between more than 15 Jackson guitars from USA, Japan, China, India, Indonesia, from the 90s till today's Jacksons. But if it won't, I'm gonna spend my time for something better, because in the next week I will start working on my PhD thesis, and because of that, shooting videos like this will be a little bit more difficult than usual for me. So your likes, your subscriptions, your comments will be a huge support to me and to the channel. Thanks for that. Now let's return to the KVMG. I purchased this guitar in 2014 and I used it for the recordings of my band's first and third album, Load Another Bullet and Beyond to the Pale Carcass. I think you're familiar with those stamps, those writings from me. Also, this guitar actually came with a EMG 81 and 89, but I put Seymour Duncan JB and 59 on it right after the purchase of my RR3 Pro with Iridescent, because it's the point where I start using Seymour Duncans as my main go-to pickups, and with that upgrade this guitar became an equivalent to my US made KV2. So I want to demonstrate the similarities between both guitars. We have an alder body, maple neck and ebony fretboard on both guitars. The inlays are different. You can see we have mother of pearl in here and aluminoid in here. We have a mother of pearl logo in here and this logo is paint. We have a satin neck on KVMG, but there's a paint on the backside of the neck in KV2. We have the same compound radius with same scale. The radius goes from 12 to 16 and you can feel the similarity in your hands. We have 25.5 inch scales on both guitars. We have binding as well. The tuners are same. Even the metal backside covers are same. Both are metal, unlike the plastic covers of import series. What can I say? We have Seymour Duncan JB and 59 on both guitars. The Floyd Rose are different. We have an official Floyd Rose in here and we have a Floyd Rose 1000 in here. It's not a special, at least. Also, we have 3 knob in here, 2 knob in here. We have a toggle switch in here and the switchblade switch in here. Both of them have 3 different positions and the cost of those differences are nearly $4,000. I can easily say this guitar do everything I need and I purchased this guitar just for the fantasy. Now let's return to the KVMG Pro. Besides the KV2, I also put my 2-faced King V Pro right behind of me with a purpose. You know, they make those guitars in Indonesia but in different factories in different years. They start in the World Music factory and then it switched to the Semic factory, and I saw some Indonesian guitars from Chord factory in Indonesia. You can get the information from the serial. IWJ stands for World Music, ISJ stands for Semic, and the ICJ stands for Chord factory in Indonesia. And this guitar is from World Music factory and it's amazing. It's an equivalent of a KV2 because of this factory, I believe, because the QC is amazing, the craftsmanship is amazing. I have only one QC issue about this guitar and it's the connection between 2 different pieces of wood. But besides that, this guitar is amazing. But I can't say the same things about the KV Pro 2-faced KV Pro from Semic factory. You can check the QC issues video of this guitar as well. I'm gonna put it somewhere. Now let's hear the guitar. I'm gonna use 14 Cali from Neural DSP and I want to play some old riffs of Edge Flame. So let's connect the guitar and let's go. So we have Seymour Duncan JB and 59 and I'm gonna start with bridge. I'm gonna start with JB. We have 14 Cali from Neural DSP. As I mentioned before, the preset is 187. You can find the preset if you have the plugin. Let's go. Now let's continue with the neck pickup. I just remember how I missed this guitar because it stays in the hard case for a while, and I want to end the demonstration, I want to end the playing section of this video because I want to end this video as quick as possible and I want to play this guitar on the bridge pickup again, but I won't take your time with some shitty riffs of my band. So, let's close the video. So, this was Jackson KVMG Pro from 2013 from the Indonesian World Music Factory. If you have a budget but need a professional guitar, this guitar can be the best solution for you because it can provide everything a US made guitar can provide too. Besides that, there's nothing else much to say. It's a marvelous guitar, it's an amazing guitar, the QC is amazing, unlike those Semic versions, especially the pandemic era Semic productions. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give a like, especially if you want to watch the comparison of all of those Jackson guitars. And your subscription and comments will be helpful for the growth of that channel too, of this channel too. I always mix in this and that. Forgive me, forgive my grammatical errors. Till the next video, see ya.